Hey everyone, this is Will from BeerNity.com coming to you with today's free video. And today's video is a question. And the question is, how do you keep up with today's technology? And when you are either looking to get into PC repair or any other of the tech fields, really, any tech fields at all, you really need to keep up on what is current in technology. And the reason why we're going over this today is because I was reminded of a hole in my own philosophy as far as what I've been keeping up with, because I'm starting to have people ask me significant questions about iPhones and Blackberries, and me personally, I don't own a smartphone. I'll probably will within a year here, just because I'm still on a contract from before. And at the time, I didn't think I needed one. But not having one really puts me at a disadvantage when I'm trying to help these people with their problems. So what can you do about trying to reduce disadvantages that you may have? One of them is going to be browsing tech websites. And what I actually have here at work on my other machine is I have a batch file that I wrote that actually opens up all of my of the websites that I like to read. And as a daily, you can almost say a daily ritual or a daily performance, right before I get into doing all of my support work, I load up all these websites and I read them, and I read the current articles, and you learn about what's coming out, about what's beating what's the new what's the new hotness in PC technology. Anyhow, I'm just going to go through a couple of the ones that I read, and you're more than welcome to read other ones, and there's a bunch of other ones. There's some that I probably should read that I just don't have time for. Anyhow, first is going to be AnandTech.com, and AnandTech's been pretty reliable through the years. And this is their new outline, which they changed it about 6 months back or so. And they have their top 3 stories across the top. They're talking about a case, they're talking about a new netbook, and a new Ethernet controller. Talking about 10 gig Ethernet, so 10 gigabit instead of 1 gigabit, and why you would want it. Just going down, more and more. They're talking about the Boxy Box, the new solid state drives from Kingston, new micro SD reader, just laptops and reviews, all sorts of little things. After that, we have Tom'sHardware.com, and both AnandTech and Tom's have been around forever. If you actually go back in their article database, you go all the way to the back, you end up with like 486 reviews from the early 90s. So yeah, they've been around. A little more ads on this page. There's also a little more here that's not really news. Sometimes it's not really tech news, but there's usually some good articles on here, like this memory upgrade, time to add more RAM article was actually very interesting. The sub $40 cooler market is huge with people who are just looking to get their first CPU cooler. So that was interesting. And there's just a bunch. They always have like the best gaming CPUs for the money. Just stuff like that. Ars Technica, if I could spell. Again, another news site. Not even strictly a tech website. So they're talking about video games, and they're talking about the Pirate Bay admins, science stuff. But there's a lot of stuff in here that can be very interesting as far as learning about things you aren't using, or learning about other things in the market. I also look at BitTech. That's a British website, and they have a lot more like custom built cases, some game reviews, motherboard reviews, gaming keyboards. So a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of good technical data on here. And if you're really into hardware, go over to hothardware.com, and they actually almost have like it's almost completely hardware. It wasn't Hot Hardware. It was, but this is another site, and you see very similar to the other ones. All right, now I remember. Sorry about that. It was Tech Power Up, and Tech Power Up is almost completely based on hardware. So you'll end up with processor slides, new video cards, new motherboards, new hard drives, everything, just reviews on everything. These are the main websites that I frequent often. And, there's some others. I mean, I used to frequent Slashdot a lot. I used to, just there's other, I had some forums that I checked on, Overclockers Club, some of the ones. But these are some of the top websites that will really inform you as to what's coming out and what you could be using. There's also ones that are specific to individual units or types of hardware. Like I said, the forums, I used to be part of the N10 forums. I owned an Asus N10J. I also used to check like Silent PC Review. There we go. SilentPCReview.com, and they have most of their reviews are dedicated to very quiet or passive cooling, and that is designed to help you build the most quiet PC possible. So do a little bit of looking, and you can really find some things that will help enrich your knowledge of what you're going to be using, or what you should be using, or what's better. So you can really build a knowledge base for yourself on these things. I'm Will for Beer and IT. If you have any videos you'd like me to make, or you have any questions, stop by our forums at beeronit.com/forum. You'll click the little forum button if you don't see it. There you can ask for videos, ask questions, help other people with questions. You can also stop by our store at beerit.com/store, and you can take a look at our full line of PC repair training videos. Thanks, and you have a great day.